Turismo weeklies, and I know I'm late again. I'm not getting very good at this. Having the weeklies on Friday really makes it hard for me sometimes. Because Friday is just such a... It was Good Friday this week as well, so it's what made it hard. But we're here on Easter Sunday, a couple of days later, so it's not too bad. I know it's going to be posted about a later date here on Brian Gaming VODs, but I've recorded it here on Easter Sunday, 20th of April. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad of weekly challenges today. So we're going to see how we get on. There is a car in the Legend store, which is 2.5 million that I do want. So there's 800k there, I've got 100k. Good start. Bearing in mind I am going to actually make money from the races itself as well. So I think we should be into the million mark by that point. But then hopefully, the bit I can do some more races at a later date in a different stream or recording, and we can buy that Legends car. But we'll get into that later on anyway. We're going to go through all the races now, and we'll see how we get on, alright? But I hope you enjoyed it. If you do enjoy it, make sure to give it a like, share it to a friend, and give me a big bag of subscribes over here on Brian's Gaming VODs. And I'll see you in the next one, alright? JB. Right, so we've got the Japanese FF Challenge 450, the Peugeot 205 GTI Special Race. We've got a race of Turbo Superstars, the Nissan GTR Club, and we've got a World Touring Car 800 on the Nürburgring as well. So we're just going to go from the beginning, and we'll go for the ball rolling there. Alright, man, dog. I thought I missed that. Very sloppy driving here. But let me tell you this, you don't come here for a good driver on Gran Turismo, that's for sure. If you watch these recordings every week, you know the big dog's not the best driver. He just likes gaming, he loves racing games. to have fun. Oh God, I must. Here we go, one down. I've already done this, used this car for a weekly before, and it was a weekly very similar to this, where like it had all the same car. This bit's annoying to drive round. You can't do that corner there. Last lap. It doesn't turn on that corner at all. It's like an OCD thing where I hit it. One side of the car bumps, I have to bump the other side. That's just me, guys. I haven't been diagnosed with OCD, but I'm certain I've got it. Not shy to admit that. I do a lot of like that sort of stuff and like bells and stuff. Anyway, we don't talk about that. I think that's about to win his second race. Still 60 grand for that race, so like I've already made 100 grand from those 2 races alone. I'm gonna use the so I'm going to use the same car for 2 of them here, which is the Nissan. The Nissan Skyline. I'm actually going to take off the Fast and Furious skin quick, but I'm going to do this quick, like, at that point where I want, like, do something different with it. I'll save it so I can come back to it, but I am going to go. Oh. Is it already saved? Paul Walker, yeah, it's saved as Paul Walker, that's cool. What we got? Loads of Fast and Furious ones, isn't there? They got the Nismo like style, that's cool. Loads of people done the Fast and Furious thing. See what there is. I quite like that, to be fair. Like a Nismo kind of style. I am just going to change the wing though. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. Just wanted to mix that up. The next 2 races are going to be with this car. So it is a 900 brake horsepower car. I do have racing tyres, but to keep it under 700 performance points, I had to take the hard racing tyres off and put sport racing tyres on instead. So hopefully this is going to be enough. Why has it suddenly gone up to 7:15? I'm confused. It wasn't at that before. Go with that. I don't know what happened there because it was earlier. Unless me changing the car, like skin, did out to the performance, which I've never noticed that before. Someone gonna have to let me know in the comments if that is what it is. It's still really fast though, even if it's not full. Acceleration on it is phenomenal. But that car can't turn, that guy. Is it an Escort? Is it a Ford Escort? I don't actually know, you know. I do actually have that Maserati. I've been seriously checking the car out. I probably could have got a clean bonus on this race. bit away, isn't he? It shocks me to see what cars there are back of that field and the cars that are near the front of that field. It's just, like, I get if that's how the position they started, but man, like, these other cars would catch up to these ones. As long as I get a top 3 is passed, so which I'm going to get here, I'm going to overtake these two. The Honda Civic is in second, that's just fucking mental when there's a Maserati in the middle of the pack. I thought it's the fucking car went flying, it wasn't, it's the shadow of that beard. That beard's in. I swear, if it's so much shit in the lead and it is miles in the lead, it's just baffling to me. What the fuck is that? What is that? Is that an Alpha? No, it's not. That's got it's a Mazda at the back, isn't it? There's a Mazda in the fucking lead with a Maserati in the middle of the pack, and there's BMW. And like, I don't mind that they start in that position, but in real life terms, it wouldn't happen. These the faster cars would overtake. I'm hoping when they bring out Gran Turismo 8 that they add Sophie AI to it. Makes it a bit more realistic terms of racing. do not like driving this track the opposite way around. It's so much better to drive the other way. To be fair though, it looks like there's been a few more corners added here. I don't think it's normally like that. This bit here, I don't think this is originally like this. I think this is a bit of an alternative track. Oh fucking, what's that? Is that another Civic behind me? Sorry, bit on. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Fucking stormed off that. I think I'm gonna get second. I am. It's right there as well. Yeah. I'll take it. I'm not gonna go back and redo that track because that wasn't the nicest to do. I probably could have got that if I wanted to in that last corner, but it's fine. To be fair though, the MC20, which is a Maserati, did pump itself up to 4th, so at least that's a little bit more realistic. Oh, I've got a 4-star roulette. We'll open that as well. What, 200 grand? Yeah, we're not going to redo races like that because I don't need to, because I think I've actually already done this race. Yeah, I've actually already done it before, so. What track is this? GTR one. I've got a couple of GTR ones to be fair. Let's go. Another one there. Not a bad track to drive to be fair. I bet this would be cool for a custom race. I feel like I have done a little custom race on this before. I've got a vague memory of it. Like as a little tester. I don't think I did it on content unless, you know, anyone that watched knows that, you know, knows if I have or not. I don't think I have. Are they all Japanese races? Is it because of the car being Japanese? So can't go wrong with this sense though, can you? I love Japan, I can't wait. That's one holiday like, I would love to go. I want to go to Tokyo at some point in my life. I'm going to look into it like the next couple of years. I think we go to Tokyo. Tokyo is a dream holiday of mine. That looks good. Well up. Yeah. Sorry, I've got like a proper sidetrack with my holiday thing. Yeah, my dream holiday was always New York. I've been to New York twice. Vegas, I've been once, but I'm going again properly. I'm gonna like properly experience Vegas this year. Then my plan after that is to like Nashville and Tokyo are two that I really look into. Probably go back to New York again at some point, but eventually Tokyo is the one that I'm going to have to do, and I'm probably going to look at like maybe 2027, 2028 by the time we go there. Not a bad track, this though. Yeah. That's the part of the holidays anyway, guys. We're potentially looking at like, that's for a big one anyway. We are potentially still looking at like Rome, Paris. We're going to Paris next year. Just need to book it. Like Rome as well, so it's like I want to do it at some point. So it's really gonna be cool. Here we go, one more race. I got a clean bonus for that though, 105 grand, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Cool. One more, but it is the Nürburgring. 3 laps on the Nürburgring. What car can we potentially like? Obviously, well, that'd be before I do anything. Can I get any of these? So start let's go some hard tyres. Oh, there's a power restriction. By the time we get it, we're not gonna. It's not gonna be any point. No, we're not gonna bother. Not that one. That's a lot too fast. I know we can do the 787B. I'm gonna look at something else. What else we got? No. Might have to just go 787B, and I could probably get the GT one, but how do I get that down so much? Wow. I could always go one of these as well though, but they're a little like 750, aren't they? So. Nah, 787B, it never lets me down. 3 laps on the Nürburgring. It's probably going to take me about 25 minutes, so we are going to hit over the hour mark on this recording. Check the football score. Try and not pit. I need this for the 500k. Like 8 to 10 minute laps, these are. Crazy, but I've not even like over lap 1 yet. I'm going to do the first lap on fuel saving, and I'll see how much fuel we've got after that. Fucking Ford GT's gone miles, that is my bad. Fucking hell, that Ferrari's going flying now as well. Three laps on the Nürburgring is crazy to me. $200 for it though. I'd like to win this one to get that $200. Fucking Corvette's like all over the place, can't get past it. It's already really hard to overtake on this track as it is. Can't get past the fucking thing, there we go. Love the sound of the 787B, it's stunning. Yeah, I'm going to put full power on the straight. We'll catch up a hell of a lot on that straight. Not to the point where we'll overtake him, the leader. But I reckon we can get 5 to 10 seconds on the straight if I put full power on. It will waste a bit of fuel, but that's how I might do my strategy of going all the corners with the power saving fuel. This is not full power. This has been restricted to hit 8 inches. 12 points. Got about 5 seconds on him. like half a lap worth of fuel on that straight. They've pitted what side it needs to, you see, so. I'm not want to worry too much about overtaking him. I am already in a position of passing this way, but I will get him on the straight as well. So I'm not going to worry too much about like doing it like, on the straight alone. I'll put full throttle again and if I overtake him sooner, I overtake him sooner, but I'm not going to worry if I don't. It's fine. Couldn't lose control. Couldn't get control, sorry, I apologize. Yeah, I lost control there, my bad. getting away. I said I'm already in a position of passing the challenge in a second. So I'm not going to worry too much about winning. I do think that if I full throttle it on the straight again, I'll gain a couple of seconds on them anyway. And I'll look at my fuel for the last lap and see how I get on. Might be able to drop it. Maybe not straight to 1, but absolutely to a better number. Oh, sorry, I've got an itch. Got it back down to 5 seconds. I've got the fuel power on 5 as it is anyway. There, can I catch it? $200 an hour. Getting about 4.5 seconds on this guy. Has he gone in the pits again? Oh, okay, over there. Must just not have enough fuel for a lap. There we go, last lap. We're all going in. Got 50% fuel. 2.5 laps with only one lap to go. keep an eye on that fuel. Make sure as soon as we go under 1 lap worth of fuel, I'll then drop back a bit. Depending if we're near the end of the race and I won't bother, but just gonna keep an eye on that. Smashing it now. Look how far we've got an extra 5 seconds ahead of them. That same corner as an extra 10 seconds ahead already. But that's how much easier it would have been if I just did one fuel from the beginning. Now that never took a more subsequent football. My game plan when these sort of races is to just try and avoid going in the pit at all. When that happens, you already gain 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds on them without needing to do anything. So by overtaking like 2 or 3 cars in the first lap, however long wire, obviously excluding the long straight at the end, I barely overtook load of cars at the start, did I? That to me, where that to me it's like it's worth it, because like, yeah, they probably get a few seconds ahead of you on you for the first lap or two because your car's a little slower, but at the end of the day, it works out long run because you get all that time off them by saving fuel. And then at the last lap, when you've got all this spare fuel, you can just absolutely just put the throttle down. Just get away with that. I was 10 seconds ahead to start the lap when they came out of the pits. I'm now 24 seconds ahead. 23. Hey, 24. Nine seconds faster. I do a lot better because that means I've still, even if I didn't take those 9 seconds ahead, that I've gone faster. That make that what, 19, so I would have still gained 9 seconds on the guy's second place, regardless of the improvement of lap. So it's very clearly having a good lap. But I did spin off, didn't I, on that corner, so that would have saved a few seconds as well though. One lap worth of fuel there. I think I might be alright in about a minute and a half. gained a couple of seconds back on me there, but not the drivers, but my time. Slowed a bit down there. One lap of fuel, 25% of the fuel tank, and we'll hit the straight this time. We'll be fine. Like I lost a bit of time again, I got down to 3 seconds there, but it's okay. Tyres are getting a bit knackered now. But if this was like more laps, I would have to pitch you to tyres because the tyres are knackered now. But it's here. There we go, guys. Another weekly challenge. Some more weekly challenges completed. I got fast like 117 at the end, so only actually a second faster because I was really slow, a lot slower towards the end. 200 grand. There's the extra 500 grand. Before I do anything, yeah, that's it, just put that back. It's only a 4-star relay, but we will open it, see if we can get anything good out of it. We will open. We'll do the money first. So they always take it in turns on the weekly challenges. They do 1 week of money, just money, and then 1 week with money and tickets. There you go, 1.3k. Come on, give us something good. I'd like another million or something. There's another million. There's million in there. It's not going to be loads of money, but I'll get a bit of money, I guess. How much is it? 30 grand. It's fucking rich shit in it, really. But that's okay. I would have liked the million personally. But there we go, guys. There we go. So I'm just going to show you, just to finish off this recording, that I am saving up for this one. The Nissan GTR GT500. That is the one I want next. Then it unlocks two. It's in 2 of my cafe, collection items. One of them will actually complete it. I think it's only like a 6-star engine though, and then another one I just need them 1 more car on that one. So, but that is the plan right there. We're only like 1.2 million off. Eventually, I might look into doing like the Spa GP an hour race because it's $1 million, and if you get clean race bonus, then you get 1.5 million. So if I do that, boom, we've got the money. So I'm going to leave it there with that anyway, and I'll see how we get on. But I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's been a good one. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a like, share it to a friend, and give it a big bag of subscribes, and I'll see you on the next one, alright? Yeah, baby dog.